this is Ife of Ife360 TV, and I'm back with another video. Yeah, I know. One of the most popular questions I've been getting every time I hop on a live stream, or even when I post a regular video in a week, quite a few have been asking me, Ife, what are you doing with your skin? You need to tell us what's going on with your skin. This video is going to be all about my skin. Right, so for those of you who've been asking me that, I sometimes wonder if you are talking about why is my skin so clear, or you want to see a skin routine. I don't have much of a routine. I'll be very, very honest. I am not one of those people where you tone, you use astringent, or you use these fancy creams. And I wish I could also say that, oh, it is just naturally like this. No, it isn't. It's more, I work on my skin more from the inside, and what shows on the outside, it tends to be resulting from what I put within my body. If I eat junk, if I consume junk food, if I consume a lot of processed food, it's not that I don't, I just don't consume a lot of junk food to the point where it affects my skin. And in fact, if I do begin to consume a lot of processed foods, and when I talk about processed foods, candies and sugary snacks like cakes and cookies, ice creams, it is not that I do not consume these things. I do not consume them every day. One, I don't consume a lot of it if I do eat it. If I have processed foods, it might be once a week. If I eat it, it's just a few little snacks that I'm like, oh, I feel for this today. I feel for cookies today, but it's like maybe on a Friday. But it's not something that I have stocked in my house. That was a little tangent that I went on there, because some people think it's really about what you put on your skin, and it probably is like that for some people. However, for me, based on my observations about my body and what I consume, I can see a direct result through my skin. Started to see me breaking out on my skin with regard to a lot of pimples and zits, and started getting rashes on my skin as well. A lot of sweet foods, and that starts to happen because when I eat a lot of sweet foods, I go back to my regular diet, and my regular diet, it tends to include foods that detox me constantly. So whether I eat junk food or not, I'm always eating foods that constantly help my body to detox and remove a lot of excess waste in my body. Or what do I mean by foods that constantly detox? Foods that are high in fiber, that help to eliminate waste. So I'll talk to you a little bit now about what some of those foods are. I also consume a lot of foods that add nutrients and minerals back to my body. It's not about, oh my gosh, I have a cleanse to do. No, it's not about that. This is my normal, every day to day, month to month eating habits, year to year. This is what I do all the time. So let's say in the morning, usually I have something called iodine. I started taking Lugol's iodine about quite a few years ago. I have that every morning on an empty stomach before I have anything to eat. So I have a few drops in my water every day and go straight into my bloodstream and get the work done with regard to getting to a cellular level and making sure that. So iodine helps with regard to regulating any moisture levels on your skin, keep your skin looking healthy, smooth, glowing. And that's something that a lot of you had mentioned, especially when you saw my 100 quotes where I was being really ridiculous, and in that video a lot of you were making comments about my skin, and I really didn't realize it until looking at the video, and I was like, wow, my skin is glowing, but it has become so normal to me that I never thought it was something out of the ordinary. Iodine helps with healing scars if you have acne and reduce oily skin. It also helps with slowing down the signs of aging, wrinkles, fine lines, and I'm talking about when you consume it in your body. It has that effect on your skin. I've been taking it quite a while now. If it's something that you think that you need to add to your diet, I want to suggest that you read more on Lugol's iodine and how it can help you in your daily life. Sometimes I take a break from Lugol's iodine. Instead of having the iodine in the morning before breakfast, I would have apple cider vinegar with the mother in it. The mother in it. Okay, all right. I also use it to keep a flat tummy because I like to eat. So, you know, the reason why I use apple cider vinegar, because y'all, it is so powerful with regard to helping your body to detox. And sometimes for an extra little boost, I use lemons. So I would take these lemons, squeeze half a lemon, squeeze it into the water with my apple cider vinegar, and that would be my morning refresher. I know a lot of people use apple cider vinegar directly on their skin. I want to encourage you to do too. It's really great for your skin, and if you don't want to consume it or you don't like the taste, you can use it directly on your skin, but I'm too lazy for that. So I just drink it in the morning. Recently, what I started doing, I would do 1 month of iodine and then another month of apple cider vinegar. And apple cider vinegar, lemon, those things are detoxifying, filled with minerals that help to cleanse your body, cleanse your liver. So it's constantly removing waste from your body. And once you're removing waste, then you have a chance for your skin to show its true complexion. So for example, let's say I was on a binge of eating lots of cake and ice cream, which used to happen. Then at some point, I used to be like, okay, let me go back to what I usually do, which is go back on my apple cider vinegar or whatever. When my body's trying to release those toxins and release those yuckiness from those foods, my skin will actually show it, whether it be rashes, because a rash tends to mean that your body's trying to release, well, for me, when my body is trying to release a lot of the toxins from my foods, that's when it starts to show up as rashes on my skin, especially when I used to have candida and a yeast overgrowth in my body. That's when I used to see trying to come out through my skin. The other thing that I use is maca powder. So this is actually something that I've gotten back on, and I will leave a link as well so you can see the maca powder. And that is something, maca powder is excellent for clear, clean skin. Maca powder, I would have that in my smoothie in the morning. I would just have 1 teaspoon. I build up to 2 teaspoons over time. It really helps to promote healthier skin, younger looking skin. It tends to reduce aging. And if that's something that you're into and you're looking into, check out the link below. And if you're interested in trying maca powder, why not? Because it's really healthy for your skin as well. So I have been using flax seeds, these flax seeds here. I have been using this religiously for quite some time now. So the omega-3 fatty acids that are packed in flax seeds, they are excellent for skin repair, for rejuvenating your skin, for helping you to reduce inflammation, redness, and that's what I'm talking about when you consume it. Okay, so I have it in my smoothie. I worked my way up to 2 tablespoons per smoothie in the morning, which is per day. And not only is it filled with nutrients that are good for cell repair and skin repair and healthy looking skin, it's also filled with fiber. So as I said, I take a lot of foods that help to detox. So can you guess what I do a lot? I use the bathroom a lot because it has to go somewhere. It has to be eliminated out of my body. So those are one of the things that I want to encourage you to do. Have a lot of fiber in your body. I eat a lot of fiber. I eat enough where I know that it keeps me regular, going to the bathroom regular, because I know what is normal for me with regard to how often I clear my body and cleanse it and clean it and empty my body. So what I really want to emphasize as well, drinking lots and lots of water. Y'all, I drink a lot of water during the day, when I'm at work, when I get home, before I leave home, before I have breakfast. I'm always drinking water. Yes, which means you're also always going to the restroom or the bathroom to relieve yourself. But that's a good thing. You also want to release toxins in your body. And drinking a lot of water helps with that. It helps to flush your body from any excess toxins. And if you're worried about your skin and having clean and clear skin, consider how much water you drink as well. So for example, once this bottle of apple cider vinegar is finished, I'm going to use this as a water bottle. 2 of these a day to consume with regard to alcohol. So don't get me wrong, I do have a little sip here and there or drink here and there, and I actually like to party a lot, but people confuse that with drinking. I don't drink a lot when I go out. So when I do go out, I might have 1 drink, and that's it for the rest of the night. The rest of the night I'm drinking water, or I'm drinking some fruit juice or something. So you might want to consider how much you drink, whether it's you drink a bottle of wine every night or whatever it is. That actually be trying to your skin, and your body is not able to replenish the moisture loss, because remember, alcohol is actually drying. You don't want dry skin. You want moisturized skin. You want supple skin. You want skin that's tight and clean and clear. And alcohol tends to not be so good for that. So you want to be careful with how much alcohol you drink and maybe observe it, get back on it. I don't know. It's up to you. But I probably drink once a month. Okay, if I go out every week, once a week. It's not something I do every single day that it affects my body and my skin, okay? The other thing, I don't drink a lot of soft drinks or soda or pop or whatever you want to call it. I don't drink a lot of those things. So, and those are filled with a lot of sugars, and sugary drinks are actually not very good for you. So sugary foods, try to stay away from that, because that as well, it does affect your skin and your overall body and your digestive system. I don't drink coffee. coffee, and that's actually drying to your skin as well. It actually sucks all the water out your body. Why would you want to drink that? Why would you want to drink coffee? I never grew up drinking coffee. It's not part of me. It's not part of my culture. It's not part of my home culture. Not my home as in my household culture. It's becoming part of Trinidad's culture, which is the country that I'm from, Trinidad and Tobago. They are starting to get into the American culture of drinking coffee every day. At work, I have a lot of Americans. They drink coffee every hour. They need coffee. They drink coffee more than they drink water. I don't understand it. And all I'm drinking at work all day long is water. And I'm fine. I'm not sleepy. I'm not tired. I'm fine. The iodine, for example, the apple cider vinegar, the lemon, those also help with boosting your energy levels. And the maca powder as well, which I talked about. So those are some of the things that you want to consider with regard to maybe replacing coffee. I don't know. It's up to you. Be my guest, whatever. If you want clearer skin, one of the things that I do not do, because you might want to know, Ife, what is it you don't do? What is it you do? So not just about how I take care of my skin, is also what I don't do as well. That might be contributing to what my skin looks like. I'm just speculating. I also do not wear makeup. So those are I'm talking about my face now. So those are one of the things that might be contributing to the state of your skin. I don't know. Maybe your skin is not getting time to breathe. I don't know. I'm just assuming. But I do not wear makeup. I've never worn makeup and I don't plan to wear makeup. But my point is that my skin is not covered up from the sunlight, or it's not constantly blocked with powders. My skin gets to breathe most of all. And lastly, some things that I do with regard to what is on my skin as well, it's sometimes I use a turmeric mask, which I've already shown on my channel. I'll show you, I'll post a link as well to that. A turmeric mask, which I do once in a while, not very often, not dedicated to doing it all the time, but it's something that does help with keeping your skin glowing and clear and blemish free. So you might want to try the turmeric mask that I did on my channel a few years ago. I also do an aloe mask from time to time. Whenever I do a deep conditioning mask and it has aloe in it, I tend to use it on my skin, and it's really great for helping to rejuvenate your skin, build moisture, ensuring that you don't have dry skin. It tightens your skin, makes it look younger and fresher, and it just feels so good when you do that aloe mask. So maybe you want to try those as well when you consider what you want to put on your skin. So post in the comments below your favorite skincare tips.